Hello there, this Anonymous Tarot here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading. So this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Love Day. I hope it is filled with the feels, if you know what I mean. I'm getting all dolled up, and people on my other social medias think I'm probably going out on some hot date, and in my head I'm like, no, my date is my subscribers. Basically, I got all dolled up for you guys. I'm wearing hot pink because why not, right? Got my makeup did, hair did. I like this color. It's very intense, and sometimes you need a little kick, right? This is like how do you say that? Like one of those bodycon long dresses. So I look like a walking highlighter, but it is what it is. I like it. So we're gonna see what the messages have for us today. I will be doing an individual signs, all signs reading. So I'll be going through all the zodiacs just to see what any messages want to come out for your particular zodiac sign. So you can stay tuned for that. Also, I have a Valentine's Day special, so if you guys want like a quick mini reading from me, it's only $25, and you can Venmo me or email me and get other payment information to get a vibe on your love life if you want. Entirely up to you, right? Let us see. All right, you're in the upright today. You're in the upright today. Guys, this is so funny because yesterday's reading, the Emperor was in the reverse. Excuse me. I'm seeing someone maybe someone is choked up. I'm seeing somebody straighten out their tie. Wow, don't you just love intuitive messages that hit you, right? I'm seeing somebody straighten out. You know when you know you have somebody in a suit, right? This could be a man or a woman, but I see somebody straightening themselves out. You know when you try to make an impression on a person? Yeah, divine masculine here is in the upright. 10 of dang wands. Poor soul, I'm hearing. Someone here is very burdened. Okay, they're on their 10th wand. This could have something to do with an offer that somebody wants to make here, but they're in the 10 of wands, guys. This is them, truly. It's like this person is on their 10th wand. For some of you, this is their 10th wand of stubbornness, 10th wand of holding back, 10th wand of something. But this is the dam that's about to break kind of energy, but I really feel this person is on the brink of collapse in keeping up some kind of facade for some of you, or keeping up a barrier for some. With the Emperor, this is this person. They could be quite stubborn. This could also be a very like strong-willed person when they want to be. This is someone in authority of their life, or they intend to. Okay, this is the main character of this reading. You saw me split the deck. This is a divine masculine reading again, and females can be in this energy as well, but I literally saw somebody straightening themselves out, and I just could not. That was hilarious. It's like, you know when they straighten out their tie? Fixing their collar. OMG, what is this about? 6 of Cups. Yes, this is a very nostalgic day. People are going to be in their memories, in their little, you know, reminiscing phase on the past, thinking about the past, right? Yo. This deck is very much so in the energy. 3 of Cups, the good days. I'm hearing the good old days. Some of you could be listening to songs as well that make them think about a particular memory. But they were positive memories, very sweet memories, celebratory memories. Maybe even memories that require dates, social gatherings, coming together, right? That's the 3 of Cups. Both of these cards illustrate emotional matters of joy, bliss, happiness. Where is this going? Y'all already know this is going to be a love reading. Oh, Empress in the reverse with the Ace of Wands. The Empress kind of came up funny though. Uh-oh. Judgment. There's, ooh, you know what I'm seeing? Okay. This is the prize. However one puts it, the Empress is the prize. she or he is. Someone here is faced with the loss of a person, or like, because this character coming up in the reverse, it kind of fell, I don't know how to take this one, but I'm going to clarify this Empress just to be clear. I feel like someone does not have unconditional love in their life right now. That's what this is saying to me. Because usually Empress in the reverse could be a very like low vibrational character. It's like all queens in the reverse. That's just like someone who's very insecure, jealous, needy, clingy, you know, doesn't love unconditionally, isn't nurturing, right? It's a very bad character in a feminine energy. It's like a dark feminine. But the way I'm seeing this, it's like Judgment is, something is becoming very real for a person that they might not have this loving energy in their life. The way it's coming up in the reverse with Judgment is kind of like, you know, when someone has a prize in a person, or a person is like the epitome of a golden ticket to them, like in the best way, abundant, right? It being in the reverse, I feel like this call has something to do with a person feeling the absence of that in their life, the absence of love in their life, the absence of nurturing in their life. Because I feel like with them reminiscing on the past, they had it at some point. Empress being in the reverse is kind of like, there's no love. The well is dry. There's no unconditional love. King of Swords to the Fool. Someone here could be, in ways, this is them straightening themselves out, becoming very logical about an approach. This person might wear tight clothes as well. I don't know why I've felt that, but it's a very composed individual. With the Fool, there's a leap of faith that someone is encouraged to take, but I really feel this individual is wearing a mask, or in a way is trying to like come off very professional. I don't know what this is, but this is someone who's not stupid, right? They have sense. The King of Swords is very, very smart, intelligent. And with Judgment, someone here is under judgment. Now, this judgment might drive it home in a sense that this person doesn't have unconditional love around them. There is no fertility, no expansion, no love around them. But they are thinking back on the past, on some kind of time where that did exist. But the Empress is in the reverse. So for somebody, this person lost an Empress energy in their life, or they don't have access to it anymore. Tell me more about the Empress in the reverse. Why is it here? What happened? Seven of Wands. No, they're saying it's pure defensiveness. Yeah. This Empress is, to me, in the upright. Drop down comment. Oh, damn. Get it. Or I get it. I interpret that as someone here gets it now. I just love when y'all's comments come in on my screen as I'm doing readings. This Empress is in the upright, I'm hearing, but there's no access. Seven of Wands is no access. It's, I'm hearing piss off. Seven of Wands is, there is someone here defending themselves. There's no access. There's something about a guard, okay? That's why the Empress is in the reverse. I'm not picking up the energy of a low vibrational feminine. Maybe there is one around, but I'm picking up on they don't have access to the love. They don't have access to the unconditional energy that's nurturing, that's kind. They have no access, but they reminisce on the times that they did, okay? Whoever this Emperor is, I'm hearing no access. No access. Access denied. With the Ten of Cups, this could definitely be like someone's dream person. This could be the person they want everything with, but there's no access. Access denied. Tell me more. Wow, what kind of reading is this going to be? Seven of Wands. I'm hearing access denied. Nine of Cups. Ooh, man. High Priestess. Yeah, access denied. Somebody here could be very silent. Somebody here could be very intuitive. Someone here could be very like, you know, I am the Empress, but I'm keeping to myself. High Priestess is usually a very intuitive feminine power that sometimes goes through streaks of celibacy, keeps to oneself, remains very like, it's like she knows, I know she knows everything. She has a very keen sense of intuition. With the Nine of Cups, there's an energy of focusing on my cups. The Nine of Cups is my desires, my dreams. This is giving me an energy of like selfishness, but not in a bad way. It's self-preservation, honestly. So somebody here could be very preserved at this point in time. They know what they want. I also feel someone here could have been very selfish before. Do you see how this man is like getting catered to, has this nice buffet here? It's like a plate full with chicken, potatoes, There's an energy here of someone preserving themselves, preserving their energy. Okay. Truly. Knight of Swords. Something could happen very quickly. Yes. Paired with a Knight of Wands, something could happen very quickly. This could be quick communication. Maybe somebody had some cutting words to say. Maybe somebody was very like sharp with their words. Or none at all. Okay, the High Priestess is very silent. Is the keeper of secrets at the end of the day. But something is going to happen very quickly. I just feel like an energy of a rush here. You see how this person, their sword took someone off guard? And this is also, these are two of the fastest knights in the deck. So something could happen very quickly here. Very quickly. I keep hearing access denied with the World. Cycles closing out and a new one beginning, paving the way for some kind of an epiphany. Some kind of, yeah, something is going to happen unexpectedly. Maybe somebody here unexpectedly had the door shut out on them. I really feel there's a cycle here closing out for good, I'm hearing. Whatever that cycle was, okay, let's say there was a repetitive cycle that you were in on a merry-go-round with someone. And I'm seeing the cycle completely closing out. Somebody here is like, no. This is an epiphany for someone. This is Judgment Day for someone here. It is. Okay. There's a cycle closing out with the Tower. This could have caused a Tower moment for someone. I keep hearing access denied. Access denied. Tower. Scorpio energy. Tell me more about the World. Knight of Cups. But someone here still wants to drink from those waters. The Knight of Cups is sometimes Page of Swords. This person is watching. This person could be reflecting. Someone here is watching. Maybe someone here is watching another person. Like, are they dating someone? Are they going out? They have feelings for them. They do. The Knight of Cups is usually a love offer, right? See how this person is drinking from that cup with like spring waters in the background? This person could be spying. Someone here could be spying on Valentine's Day. King of Wands. Ooh-wee. Jared, is that you? I'm hearing determined. There's a person here who's very determined. This could be a new person even coming into someone's life. King of Wands is a person who takes action, who is a visionary leader, but also someone who doesn't back down without a fight. This person wants to close in on a target. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, they're working on something. This is working on maybe the courage, working on being this character, working on coming forward here. With the Three of Cups, it's to reconcile with the Queen of Cups energy. Someone who's kind, compassionate. Someone here is now determined to get that well of emotion again. Justice. Something is going to balance the scales out. You know what I'm getting to? The way this cover card has this High Priestess in it. You're getting your justice. So if you identify as the High Priestess energy, man or woman, you're getting your justice. You're getting your justice. In matters of the heart, I feel. Some kind of justice is coming in with the Lovers. That's a contract closing in. So there is a spiritual contract here that a person has with another. And there's something coming to its conclusion. Okay. And you know something as well. I feel like you know how this story ends. You know how this is gonna go. For some of you, you have an inkling. Like there's something about you leaning on I'm hearing factual information, but there's no way to prove it. So you know this is like straight facts, right? Facts is ... There's something you know intuitively, but you don't have any way to prove it, but you know it's the divine. You know it's something that was contracted to happen. Your justice is coming in. I feel you know what this looks like. I don't know why, like whether this is you rejecting this person, you moving on with somebody else, you know that. Whether it is you and this person coming together, when this person comes in correct, you know something. I just keep hearing she knows or he knows. right? But someone here knows. They just know how this story is going to play out. They know how this is going to end. The sun literally wanted to slap me in the face. Illumination. There's another masculine here, or it's the same person. But something is gonna come in. However this ends, there's a happy outcome to this, because it's gonna depict your justice. Balance in any given situation does make people happy. It makes them feel vindicated. It makes them feel at ease. It gives them closure. And the World card is a beautiful card of exactly that. Tell me more. I want to know more about this King of Wands. What is this person on? Faith. The Star. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that story of the three kings, and they're following that star, like the guiding star. Yes, there's some kind of like star. There's a light guiding a person. There's some kind of like wish guiding them. Like, let's say this is, yeah, I mean, I was talking about those waters, right? It's like an oasis. And this person had a taste of this oasis before. You see how this individual is bathing in that water? This is their wish, is to have access to good energy, access to abundant energy. You see, even this water is making things grow. You see how it's like being poured here. This is abundant. It's like the feelings. I don't know what it is, but it's someone's energy. I know for a fact it's someone's energy. Access to this energy, you know, where the waters never run out, where I'm seeing somebody like turn off a faucet. So somebody here turned off their feelings for another person, or turned off the access. And this person, their mission, right? It's like it requires a journey to go where this star is guiding them. Their mission is to get access again. All right, that's what I'm getting. Six of Swords, that's a journey. That's moving to calmer waters. This person, all they can do is spy. They're watching. Tell me more about the King of Wands. Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, this could be someone's twin flame. That's the person that they want to go towards. That's where the star is guiding them. You know, I can't make it up. When characters come out, it really is telling these two are soulmates. King and Queen of Fire. Both people in this energy will be standing in their power. So I'm also hearing you're leading. You, the way you behave is leading this person to do the same. So if you're standing in your power, this person's going to mirror that behavior. So I don't care if it's the masculine doing it first or the feminine doing it first. You standing in your power, your dominant energy as well, in staying true to what you believe in, staying true to what your spirit is telling you. This person could play like, it's going to lead them to their own inner power, their own inner authenticity in making this, I'm hearing prophecy, something come to fruition. Whatever this truth is for you. But I keep hearing access denied. Access denied. Somebody here probably had easy access. I'm getting it too. Somebody here had easy access, and that can be seen in so many ways, right? When somebody has maybe access to another person's energy, whether in communicating with them, whether sexually, right? It's you're giving a lot. You're giving someone permission to enter your bubble. This High Priestess knows exactly what that means, okay? And I keep hearing access denied. And I'm hearing, what's the secret password? Someone here needs a password. And I'm seeing, you know what's so funny? Because I yesterday, right? Oh, that's so funny. Yesterday, I was trying to get into an account that I had when I was a student. I haven't opened that account in, how many years is it now? Really? No. Well, I call it 6.5 years. I don't know the pin code anymore. And I know the digits. Like, I sort of remember the digits. And I had a little device. And they've since updated the device, but I could still use the old device. And I tried to put in the pin code. And it was like, wrong. 3 times. I could try 3 times. Wrong again. And they're like, this is your last chance. If you don't get this right, we're gonna close down your account, right? The card is gonna seize up. And I was like, I don't want to have to call them. I don't want to have to, you know what I mean? Oh my God, this is so symbolic because I'm seeing it, right? With that password, like, what's your PIN code? So I'm on this device trying to log into my account again after 6.5 years. This could be symbolic. For some of you, it's been that long. For some of you, it's been, less time since you've been with this person. But I'm getting this energy of like, access denied, access denied, access denied. I tried a third time, and I got it wrong, guys. I got it wrong. And here I am having to call the bank, right? There's something about driemaal is scheepsrecht, or like the third time's a charm. This person ain't got many chances left. I really feel that, right? So whoever this is, they don't have passage until they get the passcode right, until their password is correct, right? Whatever your password is. It's like, they have secret knocks. Some people, they have like a specific word to get in a club, right? There's something here like that. I feel someone here has a password. It's like, only under these circumstances will you get access to my energy again. That's what this feels like, okay? And I'm seeing it play out. This star is the password. I don't know how, but it's something that will have to guide this person intuitively. 5 of Swords. Wow, you know what? I really feel somebody here tried to hack the code, crack the code. 5 of Swords is needing to win at all costs, but in a very low vibrational way, okay? This could even be manipulation, mind games, okay? Trying to get the upper hand, but at what cost, right? With the Moon, there's something about this that looks like either an illusion or something that is deceptive or something that is not the correct way. The Moon is very mysterious. With the 10 of Swords, that's going to lead from the 5 to 10 of Swords. With the Ace of Wands, that is getting the password correctly. There's something about what the element of the Ace of Wands is: determination, drive, fire, passion. I had a dream with a lot of red in it. I don't know if you guys have been seeing all those celebrities wearing red lately. There's something here about the color red that's very prominent today. All right. Well, obviously, Valentine's Day, right? But the color red, that's fire, that's passion, that's power, right? Someone here needs to get in their personal power. I said it too. You being in your personal power, likely mirroring the personal power this person has to get in as well. Because games, trying to finesse the system ain't gonna work. Someone here is trying to finesse the divine system. I don't know what this person did before, but they tried to finesse this ish. But there's a contract between these people spiritually. You can't finesse it. So it's like, it's per design. There's like a way to get in, a way for some to get into union when I see these two coming out back to back, okay? There is a way to this. There is like this blueprint to this, and that's going to look differently for each connection. What I'm telling you is this person, access denied. 10 of Swords is a horrendous loss. It's defeatist energy. This could tie into the reading I had yesterday, but I'm getting this vibe of like access denied. And it's like, this is when the passcode is correct. This is when a new beginning can be had. This is when that passionate start can be fulfilled. Interesting reading. When I tell you, I was so frustrated when I was like, this is my last chance. That anxiety is what I'm feeling here. It's like, this is it. Like, this is my last shot. We have the World. A cycle is closing out energetically anyways. The Star is usually a wish granted. Judgment is very ultimatum energy as well. It's a card of second chances. It's a card of resurrecting things that were once dead, right? But it's also a final call kind of card. Justice, also final conclusion kind of card, okay? This is you can't fumble the justice system. You can't go there and get it wrong when you're right there, when you're right in front of them. Like, there's something here about it really being like final. Okay, final. Something here is final. For some of you, you have some kind of like, I'm telling you, it's a passcode. I can't sit here and tell you what your 4-digit passcode is, right? You have a passcode to your energy. That's very different. For some of you, it'll take X, Y, and Z. It'll take that. You'll know, right? You know what your passcode is to give someone access to you in those ways. Because I'm talking to a high priestess. I'm talking to an empress. For some of you, the way this came in the reverse, maybe you guys have entered your dark feminine era. I don't know what they want to call that, but it's giving me this vibe of like no access to empress energy. That's what it's giving, because the high priestess is slammed shut. I'm just seeing a clam with a beautiful pearl inside, and it's like, you can't get to this big old pearl, and I would have to open up. I'm literally seeing a clam. It's like I would have to open up for you to get to that dang pearl. Beautiful. I don't know what this energy is, guys, but it's so stunning. It's making me very proud, like as a feminine to other feminines. And I'm not going to say dark feminine era, because dark feminine energy is like manipulative. It's very cunning. It's deceitful. It's taking people for a fool. It's taking a masculine for a fool. It's dark, right? I'm not getting that with the Empress in the reverse. I'm getting someone whose Empress energy isn't accessible the way it once was, because I'm telling you, with the 6 of Cups, it sure once was. Way back when, this could be years ago. This is a number 6 as well. For some of you, the 6 mark is important. Somebody here could be born on the 6th of a month, maybe the 6th month. Something here about 6 years could be of significance. Okay, the number 6, that's also a number of balance. The divine wants balance for the situation. The divine wants someone's justice to come in, but you have to aid to that. So if there was injustice done to you, you have to put yourself in the best position to get your justice. And I feel this energy of like trusting that the divine will bring you your justice, but you have to place yourself in the best seat possible to receive that. What does that look like for you? If someone is giving you maltreatment, don't give them access to continue doing it further, right? It's like, no, I think the fudge not, right? Because this is playing games. This is in a mysterious way, not showing one's true intentions. This is also fears. With the 10 of Swords, that is being put to bed. And for some of you, playing games is going to cost this person. It is. Because it's like, here I am playing games, getting my passcode wrong 3 times without just calling them initially, right? That's symbolic, guys. That's symbolic, okay? That was so funny. I'm like, it's been 6.5 years since I got into that damn bank account. It was a student bank account, but I wanted to open up again, right? And I'm just like, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Now I got a call. Wow. These are all cards of final decisions, final conclusions. Guess what card came out? It's time to decide about this relationship. This is ultimatum energy. This is ultimatum energy. For some of you, these are just friends, or they were friends with benefits. I don't know, but this says this friendship is leading to more, but there's a decision that needs to be made. I'm telling you, the divine is calling a decision on this connection, on this contract right now. That's what this is giving me. Wait, the time is not quite right. Tell me more. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So it's almost like there's like this waiting period, right? And time is linear. This waiting period could take a week. This waiting period could take 3 days. This waiting period could take a month. The timing, because someone here has a blockage or an obstacle to overcome. This could be an internal wound. Something about an unhealed wound here. Something about the timing. This is divine timing related for sure. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Someone here is releasing something. Maybe they're releasing a wound. Maybe they're through radical acceptance, right? Radical acceptance is like, okay, this is how it is, so I have to accept this now. That's going to allow a wound to be healed in a way, to act differently, to let go of something of the past, okay? Somebody here is letting go of matters of the past. This could be when they were hurt, when they were, you know, hindered in some way. Radical acceptance is going to cause somebody to surrender. For some of you, you're surrendering this connection. This person could be surrendering something else. Surrendering this ego, right? Surrendering games. Surrendering something, but it's going to cost them something. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. I feel that's what people are doing right now. Self-care. Doesn't feel quite right. This is a funny reading, but this is a very serious reading too. This is our Valentine's Day reading. Spirit said, access denied. For some of you, you're not even doing this. Maybe you're getting intuitive hits not to allow someone access to you. Maybe that you've been in this energy for a while. Yeah, I'm hearing access denied. Ooh, I've hurt you because it was easier for me for you to hate me than to tell you the truth. Someone here might need to be honest. They hurt somebody. That's probably why the access has been denied. I see you in everyone I meet. You are constantly running through my mind and heart. I want to take care of you, but I can't right now because of money problems. I feel weak and lack confidence. I can't be what you need. So for some of you, there's something hindering this person, whether it's finances, whether it's their own personal power. There's someone here who needs confidence. Both of these individuals are incredibly confident. And I really feel that if this person doesn't fulfill the contract, I honestly feel whether it's some kind of closure you're going to get from this person that's going to allow for this contract to be like completed. The lesson that you were supposed to learn with this person and vice versa will come to some kind of conclusion. It really will. I'm getting this vibe of somebody having waited on that. I have made so many mistakes in the past. Pin code errors. And I'm now trying to fix them. Don't take this personally. It really is me that is the problem. Someone is acknowledging that I got issues. Right? That song came through. I have never felt so deeply in love before. I want you so badly. I don't know what to do with this feeling. I'm not used to this passion. It's just too much. This person has a lot of passion here, guys. My biggest regret is that I did not fight for this love. Someone here, they were avoiding something. I'm getting the energy of an avoidant character. So you have, you got secure attachment style, insecure, anxious attachment style, and an avoidant. It's also complicated between us. It ended because I had other things going on that needed my attention. This is a situation that ended, okay? This is someone who wants to get back in your graces. I'm letting go of old ways and leaving toxic people and situations behind. I want a better life for myself, a new beginning. That's the only way I'm hearing. Something here is a requirement, okay? Something here is a requirement. This person is digesting that something is a requirement before this person can come in. Like getting my passcode right. That's the only way I can get back into my account. Yes, and that's energy too, right? When you think of finances, that's energy. When you think of love, that's energy. Everything is an energy. And I just see access denied until this person gets the PIN code right. Or someone else will, right? Karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. I'm also seeing an energy of karmic relationships coming to a termination this season. Tell me why. But karmic relationships under this energy won't survive very long, okay? So if you feel like you're dealing with a karmic, it probably won't survive under this energy, all right? I'm going to be very honest. It won't. The runner. This could also be a runner. Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. I'm getting this energy. This person could have been in a karmic relationship as well. Yeah, this person, that's what I'm saying. In this season, a lot of things are going to come to light. There's a lot of deception, a lot of betrayals here that are happening. I feel like this person is subject to some betrayal themselves. And I feel this is going to happen quickly. So this could take days to weeks here. Some kind of ending is going to take place. I see people getting triggered. Their fears are getting challenged, you know? Yeah. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. the way this is coming out, look at the direction that this energy is running towards. It's almost like running away from karmic energy and running towards real love, okay? So karmic connections aren't cutting it this season. Real love is. So if you're dealing with a person that is not embodying what you want in a relationship, the discernment is strong, the intuition is heightened, the inner power is growing. Karmic relationships are lower vibrational energies in relationships won't last. Even if this is a soulmate. It all applies the same. That's why I don't really care for like the nitty gritty about soul contracts. It's the energy. If it don't match yours, if it's not giving what it needs to give, it will not move forward. Access denied. I'm seeing the pin code red. Like I'm seeing red again. Because as soon as I got the pin code wrong, this huge scripture in red came up and it was like, you don't have access to this card anymore. You got to call now. I was like, oh shoot, you know? So yeah, it's an alert. That's what this is. This is a huge alert. Someone here is getting a wake-up call of a lifetime because they're seeing red now. And red is like wake up. Red is alert. This is red. The color red. Now all my dream synchronicities are coming to light. The color red. Red can mean love, yes. Red can mean passion, but red is also alert. Think of the emergency room. Think of those symbols, right? Red. ER rooms, right? The fireman truck, right? It's like, you got fire trucks, you got all kinds of stuff. It's an alert. Sirens. All right, any last words here from this deck? Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, and the Grim Reaper. Yup, this is going to be putting an ending to blocks and constraints, addictive patterns, things that don't serve us anymore. Yo, this person could have certain codependent attachments that are being challenged right now because of their ways, because of the things that they've been doing before not working. I'm really seeing someone backed in a corner here. It's like they're energetically backed in a corner. Very specific, are we now? When decks do this, I know it's like one card. Shelter in the reverse. This person can't hide. Look at the color red again. Shelter in the reverse. There's something about this person not being able to hide. This is also another red. Ladybugs are red, guys. What is this? Look at all this red. Ladybugs are also indicative of protection, right? It's very like graceful energy. It's good luck energy, but it's also it has a protective shell. All right. Lady in red. Are you guys wearing red today? I'm in pink. Punishment, yo. The belt. Yeah, so I'm telling you, someone is cornered. There's divine consequences here. All right. Some kind of consequence here. I don't know, guys. What is this? That's a tower. I feel like a hidden tower here. I feel like the divine is going to give someone an ass whooping. I don't know. Tell me why I'm getting this, but I'm getting like a divine ass whooping here. Support, finances. Yeah, maybe someone here. Some other finances are definitely playing a role. Force. Yeah. But I'm seeing a compass. There's something about this person getting redirected, maybe even through divine consequences, right? Maturity and 555. Yep. Oh my God. Wisdom. Wake up call. Time to move in a new direction. I'm telling you. 555 is also giving me Mars energy, which is like red, conflict, chaos, change. Fives are like that transitionary number. Think of the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. I know I saw that one. 5 of Cups, okay? regret, upset, chaos, conflict, drama, but it's a wake-up call. I'm telling you, this is a season of wake-up calls, but why? So somebody here can grow their sense of maturity. It's the big boy, big girl pants. It's straightening the fudge out. And I know, like, when you think of belts, you think of like restriction, you think of tight things, right? Someone here is getting straightened out. And when you think of the belt, I'm thinking about a booty whooping, okay? I really do. Like, someone here, the divine is straightening people the heck out. Access denied. Wow. This is also very interesting. Grounding, stability, and foundation. This is to help things. Like, this is a, well, these herbs, they remind me of protection as well, right? This is interesting. This is interesting. This is a divine booty whooping. It's giving 50 Shades of Grey in this reading already with this belt. This is a divine 50 Shades of Grey, a divine ass whooping. Someone's getting their butt whooped. Oh my goodness. This is actually quite comical to me. Oh, these are missing. Unconditional love. It was in the river. I'm telling you, there's something about this access, right? They're getting synchronicities and signs. Someone here, they're lacking this in their life. And with that, there's a lot of like changes happening around them. This connection does have unconditional love, but something about it, this person needs to self-reflect first. I think the access being denied is also putting this person in a space of introspection. Karmic partners. There's a karmic relationship around these. You know what I'm getting as well? Someone is seeing the lack of unconditional love in karmic relationships. And there's a moment of self-reflection happening here. So if you're in a karmic relationship, one that's bringing about a lot of conflict, booty whooping, change, things that are giving you wake-up calls for wisdom to be downloaded, there's something about a lack of love. That's what I'm saying. Today is one of those days where you think of love, right? If you're in a relationship that has no love, you're going to start reflecting on it. That's what's happening here. Secret admirer in the reverse. Yo. Anything else we need to know? Yeah, it's going to make people want a new start. It's going to make people want a clean slate for their life. Can't make it up. From endings come new beginnings. The end. That's the Grim Reaper earlier as well. Endings are going to happen for new beginnings to be had. And I really feel there's an energy of a guiding light for where unconditional love resides. So whether that's being open to it in a new partner or being open to it to returning to someone who represented that in your life, it's going to like be very, very clear. It's giving very black and white here. There's no second guessing. New beginnings again. Wow. 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 Let's see what this deck has to say. Anxiety and unfinished business. Look at this. Look at those roses. This is today. I'm hearing this is today. Okay, for some of you, someone here is in a very anxious space right now because they know they have unfinished business with something that is loving. For some of you, there is a gesture that needs to be presented. For some of you, this person is anxious to do something where unfinished business is. Someone here might feel as though they have unfinished business with the past. Maybe they need closure from someone. That's what I'm feeling. This is a very strange love message, but it is what I'm feeling. They're anxious. They're anxious until they do something about whatever this unfinished business is. Things are changing. This is causing a transformation in a person. Transformation in a person. For somebody, this person was a whole ass player. Okay. Oh yeah. Either they had addictive patterns or they were addicted to their ego. However they exercise this ego, whether through addictions, playing the field, okay? That's the damn truth. They're waking up to their truth. I'm not sure who this person is. Yeah, new love. For some of you, wow, I'm also seeing if a person was a player in your life, you're going to get some kind of closure or a truth that's going to open you to new love, okay? I just get this. I'm getting like multiple love messages at once. It's kind of hard to like pin the tail on a donkey, but you'll know which story applies to you. Are you dealing with a karmic? Are you dealing with a soulmate? You're going to get some kind of truth that's going to set you free to kind of complete the contract with this person. I don't know if this is a soulmate, a twin flame, or a karmic. Extending lighthearted energy to others with flirt. Somebody here could be in a flirty mood. This could be the one. Why do I have purple cards here? This is relevant. I accidentally picked it up and I started shuffling them in here. There are 3 of them. Everything happens for a reason. Let's read them. Family, child, and trustworthy guidance. Let's read trustworthy guidance first because I feel that's very applicable here. You've received wonderful ideas as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So where love is concerned, for some of you, there's a person here wanting to say something, wanting to write something, and they need help in communicating or expressing themselves. This could be a project or I feel more like in the words they want to say to a person or like a gift or something that they want to do. They're being guided. I'm also getting that if you're on the other end of the situation, you're also being guided to act a certain way that best benefits you for your justice. We have family and child. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. For some of you karmic family members, in your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. I feel a lot of family ties being healed as well. And with children, that's fertility, that's new beginnings. You care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. Inner childhood healing, but I'm also getting this vibe. Maybe someone here has kids and there's something rooted in their relationship with children, whether it's in their career, whether it's in teaching. There's something here that's like a specific message for someone. Forgiving and learning. True love. There is true love in this energy. So know how to maximize your chances in getting your justice, but it's all about self-love here. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So that's kind of like, I feel the final message. It is. I'm just getting this energy of set yourself up for the best. Doesn't matter how it wants to come about. Set yourself up for the best because you deserve it. And only when you know you deserve it will you fully attract it. Does that make sense? Because you'll move accordingly, okay? Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Someone here could be moving. This could also be forward movement in general, whether it requires traveling, whether by car. It doesn't matter, but I see movement here. Someone here is being encouraged to chase their dreams. Remember I spoke of something about the guiding light? I'm seeing the northern lights. Someone here is being encouraged to go down a new path away from toxicity, because if not, they're getting divine consequences that come with cycles that are meant to close out this season, okay? Anything else? Delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. Positivism. This unicorn looks like it belongs to, like, you know those Lucky Charms? I'm getting this energy of Lucky Charms. The 4-leaf clover energy. It looks like Tinkerbell. This unicorn be looking like Tinkerbell. Yes. That's an energy of seeking the pleasure in the small things, right? It's like you don't have to have a Valentine's date today to feel all dolled up and feel the energy of self-love. You can find that on your own. Okay, so if y'all are sat there and you don't have a date, I'm your date. I'd like to think I'm a nice date for you guys. I hope you like the look. I'm going to leave it there. And until the next reading, if you guys have booked Valentine's Day readings with me, I'm going to get to that tonight. So yeah, it'll be either tonight or tomorrow by the afternoon that your readings will be out. Okay, thank you again. Have a great Valentine's Day, and until next time, bye.